Hey Earth signs, what's going on with you guys this week? Between worlds. I keep seeing this card, which means I guess a lot of people are going through this right now. We're shifting from one way of being to another. And I have it here with the Six of Swords, which is moving on to something new. But with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding back. You're resisting it. I have it here with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And I see this as 1 minute you're very warm and optimistic and connected with this person, and the next minute you're cold and distant and kind of flip-flopping between the two. And I clarified that because this could resonate with someone else as being two different women in your life, or people. But I clarified it and I got the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So I do see this as unable to choose how you want to show up for this person in connection. And then the Page of Cups and the Magician, I see this as kind of issuing an apology. But with the Magician, it's kind of like a smokescreen. Like you're not really doing anything about your emotional flip-flop with this person. It's more like you just say it just to say it so you can make everything okay and get on with your day or your life or whatever. So what's going on with the person you're attached to? Yin energy, which is female, receptive energy, open. With the Five of Cups reversed and the Seven of Pentacles, this person is very forgiving, very patient, very kind. Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups, that's very loving and caring, but also possibly this person is a bit of a people pleaser. And I say that because of Five of Wands and Nine of Swords. They may forgive you and let you back in, but it's not in alignment with what they truly believe. I think they just do it for the same reason you do it. They just don't want the drama. But this is a people pleaser, and this apology, like, it kind of like rubs them the wrong way. Like with the Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive, very psychic, kind of. She knows that this apology does not come with change. It's just words. And it's in conflict, Five of Wands, with what they truly believe in, Nine of Swords, and it worries them, it upsets them, it keeps them up in the middle of the night. Like, this is taking advantage of this person. This person's heart. This person has a very kind heart. So what's the advice? Thinker, reversed. I don't think you have time to think about this anymore. You can't be stuck in between anymore. Page of Wands with the Chariot. I do see this as a message directly from Spirit, as saying it's time to throw her in gear. It's time to make a decision. It's time to move on. It's time to do something. Queen of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to ground yourself. It's time to get your shit together. Otherwise, Judgment and King of Swords, the universe is going to do it for you. Make a decision, or they're going to make a decision for you. And King of Swords, you might not like it. You're going to feel kind of disconnected. You might feel kind of might feel alone, because I think this person's kind of, everybody has a breaking point, everybody has a tolerance level, and I think you're maxing theirs out. So make a decision with this person, get your act together, choose how you want to be, and get the wheel moving on this. Otherwise, the universe is going to step in and make a decision for you. Okay? Okay. Hey, air signs. Let's see what's going on with you this week. To the Sea, that's in reverse. This is resisting. Like kind of swimming against the current, like really pushing hard. And it's with the Ten of Wands and the Page of Crystals, Swords, resisting saying something that I think is very heavy on your mind. Something you really wanted to say for a long time. With the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands, I think you finally know what you want to say now. Very clear with it, ready to say it. You might have like blah, blah, blah. It would just come out really, really fast. Like, look, I just, 9 of Wands and the King of Wands. This is very passionate and resilient. And like, this has just been so long that it's just time. It's just time to say something. You feel very strongly about it, very passionate about it. So what's going on with the energy you're connected to? Exchanging gifts. With the World and the 3 of Cups, what fulfills this person? What makes them really happy? Ace of Pentacles and the Devil is money. They're very materialistic. They may offer a lot of gifts to you, but they're immature. Page of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. That's very immature, stuck in your kind of own ways. I think this person may give you gifts or whatever, but it's not without expecting something in return. Tit for tat. Obsessed with money, obsessed with work. It's what drives them, it's what makes them happy. And if they give you something, it's not so much out of the kindness of their heart. It's more so as expecting something in return. So what's the advice? Buy the book. This is doing the right thing. 6 of Swords with Death. Moving on, even though it hurts. Kind of accepting this idea, accepting what's going on. I think you've been seeing this for a long time, but you haven't been saying it. Now is the time you have to initiate change in order to move on. Because with the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, what heals you also wounds you. And with the Hanged Man and the Hermit, so the Hanged Man, no one put him there. He put himself there. It's an intentional pause. Hanged Man and the Hermit, it's time to stop whatever this is, take a step back and figure out why. Why does this person heal you and wound you at the same time? Why is this person what you wish for, but also your worst nightmare at the same time? There's something in you that is very drawn to this person, and it's time to step back and figure out why. Why are you so drawn to that person? Who do they remind you of? There's 2 kings here. Do they remind you of a father figure that you had a hard time with? Do they remind you of patterns that your father may have had that are reflecting in you? What is it about this person that draws you in? Because there is nothing in your column, there's nothing here with Pentacles. Money is not your drive, but it is theirs. So there needs to be some reflection, and I think you have to walk away from this person. And it's not going to feel good, but the Hermit is, a Hermit is shadow work. There's something in you that you need to explore, and you're going to have to dig up. But you can't heal in the same place that you've been wounded. You can't do it. This is something you have to do on your own. I mean, with the help of a professional, but not with this person. This person's too stuck and immature. And I guarantee you, as soon as you say, I need to take a break, they're going to pull that card that says, well, what about when I bought this for you? What about when I did this for you? What about the money I gave you for this, this, and that? Which means they didn't do any of that out of their kindness of their heart. They did it for their own personal gain. And you know that, but you don't say anything about it. You just deal with it. Because someone's done that to you before. Maybe they try to buy your love and affection. So there needs to be some reflection this week, air signs. Okay? Okay. Hey, fire signs. I'm not going to lie to you. This one was tough to untangle this week. It was a lot, which tells me that we've got quite a few fire signs that are in a difficult spot right now. So hopefully this can help. Okay? So what's going on this week? Unfinished symphony. So something keeps going over and over and over and over, and it comes with the Nine of Swords. It brings worry, it brings anguish, it keeps you up at night. What keeps you up at night? Five of Wands came out. And then I have it with the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. It's almost like this bickering, this back and forth. It just drives you crazy. It's a pattern. It's like this is something you really want. This person that you're involved with is something you really want, something you love to just, I have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands, something you would just like to, that you really care about and you just want to take off and go. And like this person makes you feel really fulfilled and everything. And then boom, death. It's like you hear the record slow, right? Boom. This pattern, this is a pattern. This is something that keeps happening with, this is immature, poor communication. Like Five of Wands, I've said it a couple of times before. This is just silly stuff. Bickering over dumb stuff. It's too many cooks in the kitchen. There might be other people involved, might be third party. There's something going on that's really causing communication issues between you two, and it's a pattern, and it's driving you nuts. And there's a sudden stop to it. Either you decide, or I feel more like news comes in, or something happens where this just, because I mean, death is transformation, but it's transformation that's outside of your control. Something comes in and puts this cycle, boom, to a stop. So what about this person you're attached to? Oof. Loyal heart. The Chariot. They come off as very confident and driven. Queen of Pentacles, strength. They come off as caring, nurturing, courageous, strong. The Sun and the Four of Wands, happy, great relationship. This is perfect. We are so good together. This is happy. This is the best thing ever. And then boom, Four of Pentacles. Insecurity, resistance, holding back. It's fake. This person is fake loyalty. Why? Because they have a lot of secrets, third-party secrets, family secrets, toxic relationships. They all do it. They do them all because they're very insecure and they have a lot of secrets that you don't even know about. Fake, fake, fake. Inauthentic, imposter, whatever you want to call it. So what's the advice? All that glitters in reverse. Don't take the bait. The shiny veneer on this is really gross underneath. And you find out, Justice and Three of Wands, it's like you find out and you can't unsee it. Like the mask is finally off of this person and you cannot unsee it. Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This person is so manipulative and you finally see it. Nine of Pentacles, and it's time to take care of yourself, the Hermit, and retreat. It is better for you to be single than be involved with somebody who is so fake. Like this person just could sit right next to you and feel like the coolest person. Like they like embody everything that you think of, and then like as soon as like you say like you're together, you're on a date or you're on a night out or something, everything seems so great, but as soon as the door shuts, as soon as that person separates from you, they step into a whole nother person. They're two-faced. There's two different sides to this person. A lot of secrets. Maybe one slips. Maybe one slips from a friend. And that record finally, whoa, slows down. This person has really poor communication skills, so it might slip. That's gross. I don't like that for you. But we need to be thankful that the mask comes off, even though it's probably going to hurt. Be thankful that the mask comes off because what it does is teaches you how to value yourself, which is the shadow work you've been needing to do for probably a long time. Can't put a price on your own dignity here. Okay? So it's almost like when I see justice here, it's like karma is like this is like this karma catches up to this person. Like karma rips wide open for this person. They kind of maybe make an offer for you that doesn't seem very good. It's like a manipulative offer. Like it just, something's weird about it. It doesn't seem right. And you're gonna have to say, I think I need to go do what's best for me. This was in a couple weeks ago. Remember I had said, was it fire signs? I think it was, where somebody was like, I see you. I know what you do. This is kind of it, because, I mean, the Hermit's kind of shining a light here. But it's like the silver lining here is that this person teaches you your own self-worth. Might be their whole purpose in your life. Okay, fire signs. Okay, take care of yourself this week. Retreat. When you get the offer and it feels manipulative, trust your instincts. Retreat. Take care of yourself. Okay? Okay. Hey, water signs. What's going on this week? Fork in the road. You are at a heavy choice point this week. The Hermit in the world. This has been, I think you've been really doing some soul searching, and it comes to a close this week. The Lovers and the Five of Wands. There's some kind of argument between you and a significant other. And Ten of Swords and the King of Swords. It's like the final nail in the coffin. It's like it's very clear that this just cannot continue. And I think you've maybe been considering it for a while. And it's been a difficult choice. So what's going on with the person you're attached to? Serendipity. I do think at one point there were so many synchronicities with this person. It seemed very positive at one point. I do also see a four-leaf clover, so maybe by St. Patrick's Day. But we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Four of Wands. I think this person offers more than they have to give. That's reflected here again with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Making a romantic offer, offering help financially, but this person comes from 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords, a very broken home. And maybe, you know, they don't have, they clearly don't have the type of money that they say that they do, or that I think they offer. I don't think it's, let me backtrack. It's not necessarily nefarious what they do. I think this person truly wants to take care of you, but they don't have what they're offering. Maybe they're not really sure, maybe they don't really know that. I don't see it, this is someone who uses this to play a game with you as a form of manipulation. It's more of like an immaturity, a lack of understanding of the way money works, because they were never taught. Money is not a thing that's discussed within the family. It's just offered and they don't have it. And there's some kind of confrontation about it that's just like, enough. So what's the advice? Community, followed by strength and the Queen of Cups. This was in a previous reading. I remember saying, you know, reach out to friends, reach out to your community for strength, make a plan. This is the same thing. There's, you know, this is controlling your emotions. Your community will help strengthen you. This is a water sign, Queen of Cups. Your community helps strengthen you. There is healing, the Star and the Five of Cups. There is healing after this. There's a lot of sadness here. But I do see this as a need to, 3 of Wands, physically. This is a physical move, followed by death. This is, you have to physically move and transform. You have to go. Can't keep doing this. And there's a lot of people out there ready to help you, that can stand by you. It's gonna suck, and it's sad, and it hurts, but it's like, it must be done. And you can't, it's almost like you can't prevent this either, because sticking around, you're going to have to end up being the main provider here. Things will be unequal. And with the King of Swords, it's like finally seeing this. The Ten of Swords is betrayal and backstabbing and just painful endings. And it's just like, with the Five of Wands, I mean, it's just so much bickering and back and forth, and it's painful and it hurts, and it's like you've been trying to really go within and do the shadow work with this, but with the world, it's like this comes to an end. This was in fire signs, where things just finally go, where it's like the record slows, right? Whoa, hang on. Something has to break. This has to stop. This might be related with the fire sign. Or maybe you kind of have a bit of fire and water in you. I don't know. And I do think this will be by St. Patrick's Day, the 4-leaf clover here. But you have to, I really do see this as a physical move. You have to pick up and move on. And like I said in the previous reading, your death is transformative. It's major change, but it's not something you can control. It just happens, and you have to move on. You have to deal with it and flow with it. It doesn't seem like that's the best thing to do right now. It doesn't seem like you're going to heal after that, but it is like it will change you forever. There may be some codependency here too that's kind of been passed down through the bloodline for this person. I don't think they're very conscious of it. They see it as a romantic gesture. But it's offering more than we would really have to give is being inauthentic and out of alignment. And it's going to push you into a situation that's you're going to have to be in full command of at all times, financially. And maybe you're not capable of doing that. So, find strength within your community this week that will help you stabilize your emotions, your friends, your close friends, your close, trustworthy family members will help you heal, will stand by you as you go through. This is going to be a process. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It is a necessary move in order for you to change. In order for you to get where you need to be, you have to physically move. And kind of get out of your own way, right? Because if you're tending to this and you don't like it, you're blocking yourself. You are choosing and contributing to your own suffering. So you have to heal that. No people pleasing. You're not here for a project, to take care of a project. You're here to take care of you, to live your life. So this is, moving. You need to move. Okay?